Hello everybody, and if you're new to the channel, welcome, and if you're a return visitor, welcome back. We're back here in Lone Star Trucking. Today we have a crawler tractor attached to the back of our semi today, and we are taking this from Amarillo, which we've traveled to Amarillo. So while you were gone, since last week, we've made our way to Amarillo, and then we're going to the Del Rio, or we're going to Del Rio to C.H. Robinson. So that's what we're going to be doing today. It is roughly 463 miles. So we're going to get underway in just a moment. A rainy day here in Texas. I know that they actually had issues with no rain this year. So, hey, it's raining in Amarillo right now, in game at least. So we're going to get underway in just a second. Again, if you're new here, make sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, comment, share, all the things. Got her in gear. We are ready to go. Let's bring up our job stuff so you can see that. The Rocco, the dog, is chasing around Chance the pupper, who's visiting me this weekend, or actually this week. So let's get our windshield wipers on, I suppose. Suppose we need some windshield wipers. Take her easy here, because we're going to have to swing it wide out of this bad boy. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. Once we get out, we got 25 minutes on this job, so we got plenty of time to chit-chat and whatnots. I believe I can get going here. Make sure I'm in the right gear. Swing it out there really wide. It definitely needs it.
Get ready to turn left.
One thing I've noticed, a weird thing with American Truck Sim and my microphone is that it always, my normal levels for talking into the mic, everything's always the same. But in American Truck Sim, whenever I turn the game on, it always makes my microphone quieter. So, and like post-processing, I always have to turn it up, so it's very weird to me that it does that, and this is the only game it does it in. I don't know if it's because I have Logitech steering wheel and Logitech microphone and Logitech mouse. Not sponsored by Logitech by any means. Getting out of here on the road. I know we pulled out there, but it is American Truck Sim, and if we don't pull out there, we're just going to be sitting for ages. So again, hopefully you're having a great start to your week this week. What's coming up? Tonight on Twitch, we'll be having our normal More Freedom Convoy. It's always fun. Wait, is the speed limit really only 30? I'm like way over the speed limit, sort of. Yeah, we got a left turn, I think, up onto the highway coming up here. So we're not going to hammer it, so to speak. It's also raining pretty good. Railroad tracks. Kung Fu Beer is not crossing in front of us right now. It's currently like 8 a.m. in game.
Get ready to turn left.
I think in real life, I wonder if this semi would have just ran that stoplight, because that was really quick to stop at. Especially with it being rainy like it is. You know what I mean? Get 55,000 pounds on the back of the semi right now. So yeah, normally there would be a different, like I have a schedule for all my videos, and normally this would be a time where it wasn't. This was supposed to be actually my new Transport Fever 2 series was supposed to be starting today, but with work and everything, how busy I've been, and basically at night I just, unless I'm streaming, I basically have my PC turned off. So I don't sit in here as much as I normally would
Keep left.
and play video games just because work has been so busy.
Exit left.
So it's a lot of me just turning off the computer, winding down and stuff at night.
Keep left.
So I haven't having said that, I haven't had a chance to work on the new map as much as I wanted to for Transport Fever. So coming up in Transport Fever will be the Chessie System Mountain Division is what I'm calling it. It's going to be very loosely based upon the an area. Oh goodness, we got a dadgum here. Slow down, slower down, slower down. Run over that piece of debris there. It's just basically roughly based upon just around West Virginia. And not that it looks anything like West Virginia. It's basically just the towns in the area. Like, I'd have to look at what towns I have set up. But that's what I've got going on for it. I just haven't. There was one of the mods that I was using for it that I want to switch out and get rid of it because it just caused issues, and I just haven't had the time to sit down and finish building out the map and all that stuff. So hopefully I actually have time off coming up, and I will hopefully be able to just chill and sit in here and work on the map, and then get to the point where I'm able to make videos on it. So one of the things, I'm not sure if I'm going to continue the Anno 1404 videos or not. If you really like those videos and you want to see how that series ends, please let me know, and I will finish it up. I've got to the point where there's really nothing interesting in it as far as gameplay. It's just going to be a lot of hours of me getting to the next portion of it. So that's why there hasn't been a video on it. I actually went to make a video on it not that long ago, and I was like, oh, we'll be back once I get to this next part. And I had played for probably an hour and a half after I said that, like that cut for the video, and it was just me continually building up cities, and it's not extremely exciting as far as how that goes. So not sure what this semi's doing. We gotta slow down. No, he's just running slow right there. Watch our trailer, stay inside the lines. On the rumble strips there, it's fine. So, if I get a chance to do another video, and a lot of it is me just having the time to sit down, because a lot of times on Saturdays, I don't even come into my office, like I don't come in here, and I don't even turn on the computer. So that's a lot of it is that, once Friday evening hits, I'll hang out in Discord and all that stuff, but then Saturday I I don't know, for the lack of a better term, I just veg out, you know, like I just sit in the living room and I watch football and stuff like that, you know, checking how many miles we got so we're gonna have to stop and get gas. So we're gonna be watching for a fuel station. Yeah, I just veg out in front of the TV and watch football, things like that. And you know, it's also scary movie season, so I've been watching some scary movies at night too. And I wouldn't say for 2023 they're not scary. When they came out, they would have been scary. You know, like I've gotten to the point where I can watch the movie Halloween, the original one, and I'm like, oh, you know, like I still get hyped up. I'm like, oh no, he's coming to run, you know, all that. But it's not scary anymore, you know. So I do like watching the old time scary movies. Oh, we've got some people merging. There's nothing I can do, bud. Jeez. Yeah, that's normal highway stuff right there. I've seen that in person, real life. It's also, dare I say, pumpkin spice season. So if you're into pumpkin pie is my favorite pie for, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, stuff like that. Pumpkin pie for sure, 100%. So I do like some pumpkin spice stuff. You know, sometimes you go get the pumpkin pie blizzard from Dairy Queen, so that's always good. But yeah, so it's pumpkin spice season, and I was walking through the store the other day, and the old adage of don't go to the store when you're hungry because you buy too much stuff. That's exactly what I did. I was walking through the store and I was getting stuff for dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and stuff for the week. And I saw, out of the corner of my eye, I saw these pumpkin spice rolls, you know, like the cinnamon rolls like you make in the morning. And I was like, oh, that looks so good. But I was like, no, I passed them by, you know, like I passed them by. I'm like, I don't really need those. And then I'm just walking through the store, and I'm just walking and I'm thinking about them, man. I'm like, oh, you know what? Those do sound good. I could go for those in the morning. So, you know, what I did was I bought them and I made them this morning, and both the AJM, the driver of the 51, and the Nico, the driver of the 96, they came over and they had pumpkin spice rolls this morning before Nico went to work, and then AJM did, you know, his whatever he does on Sundays. So, but yeah, they came over and had pumpkin spice rolls, and they were delicious. I had one, Nico had one, and AJM ate the rest of them, the other three. So he's gonna burn all that off at the gym. So I'm not really worried about, you know, his caloric intake is what I'm thinking. Not that I couldn't eat. I'm like, I was sitting there. I'm like, I could probably eat all these. I could eat all these dadgum things.
Go straight.
So, is this a gas station up here? I think it is. There's a gas station on the left. We're gonna have to try to swing in there. I don't know if that's a good one or not, but we're gonna attempt this.
Go straight.
Can I go this way? Where's it at? Is it over here?
Recomputing. Please
I gotta-
make a U-turn when possible.
Is this? Yeah, here it is. Listen, I can't go in the other
When
direction,
possible, make a U-turn.
so You get what you get and you don't throw a fit here. Alright, well that's a good price for diesel. $3.41. Sheesh! That's a good price. Dogs are milling about underneath my chair. Alright. See if we can get out of this without major calamities, like having to tow to service. Just gonna let her ride, let her eat here. That was a Cowboys banner here in Texas.
Keep left, and then turn left.
I will.
Turn left.
We might have to just pull out in front of somebody here. Okay, we're good on the right. We're good on the right.
Go straight.
I've also been making, sometimes I'll make, I may have said this in the last video, sometimes I'll make, trying to make sure Rocco's not chewing on my old shoes. Sometimes I make, like, shaken espresso drink in the morning. Oh my gosh, so good. Also bought some Golden Day coffee. And if you've never had Golden Day coffee, it's very, oh my goodness, that guy almost just crashed into that. Just no F's given. Okay, we'll get over here. I know I didn't signal, but 'tis what it 'tis. Anyway, so guy who owns Golden Day Coffee, his Twitch name is Roadrunner. I think Roadrunner GDC or something like that. He does stream on Twitch, and he goes and he roasts coffee during the stream and all that. Actually, I want that gear. There we go. But I bought some coffee, and the next day he was like, "NM, I'm roasting your coffee right now." So he roasted my coffee and ground it on stream. It's really cool, you know. So it's freshly ground coffee and all that stuff. So if you like that sort of thing, you know, Golden Day Coffee, it's fantastic. Listen, you can't just slam on your brakes, bro. You can't just slam on your brakes and be like, skirt. You know what I'm saying? You can't just skirt. So anyway, yeah, Golden Day Coffee, amazing. So my shoes, I was looking over here at I have a couple pairs of shoes sitting in my office. One is the one that I would normally wear when I was walking Rocco. And in this year, we've walked roughly 800 miles-ish. And so my shoes that I normally wear when I walk him finally gave up. They gave up the ghost because they're Air Max, so they have, like, you know, air in the heel. And I don't know, for me, they're just the most comfortable shoes that I can wear that are reasonably priced. And so the air, it's not that the sides of it broke. I just wore them out on the bottom, and it wore a hole through the sole and then finally into where the air pocket is. So, I mean, I probably had 750 miles on those shoes walking him, and that's how long they lasted. And I owned them before he got here, so, you know, I can't complain that they finally gave up the ghost. I definitely got my money's worth out of them. Wrong button. So then I had bought, because I knew they were getting close to just being worn out, so I bought some new Air Max, and every pair of my Nike shoes are 11 and a half. And so I got them and I put them on, and they were a little tight, and I was like, oh, it's probably because, you know, they are just brand new, you know what I mean? Because sometimes when you buy new shoes, they're just tight on your feet and all that. And so I wore them for a little bit before my other ones just completely died. And so I wore them for a little bit, and I found out and my toes were just hurting. And I was like, what is the deal here? And come to find out, they're smaller than the normal 11 and a half. So they're actually an 11. Because
Go straight.
AJM came over, and I was like, hey, you know, I can't, these don't fit me. And I like measured them against my other shoes, and they were definitely smaller. And so I asked him if they could fit him, and he said, he put them on, he was like, no, they're too big. They're too small for me. So Nico came over, and I had him try them on. He was like, hey, I wear an 11. I was like, well, bro, I wear an 11 and a half. I was like, try them on. And he was like, oh, yeah, these fit great. And I was like, I knew they were like a half size too small. So if I'm going to, eventually I think I'll have to get another pair of walking shoes for when I walk Rocco. Actually, I have a pair that I think I'm just going to wear all the time that are nice. Because they're already... It's ones he chewed up a while back when he was here a long time ago. I'm going to just swing over behind this car. Listen, dude. You can't just become rolling up like that, man. Yeah, there's a guy in the mirror that just came like flying. I mean, I see that stuff on the highway all the time. Where they come flying up and they cut off semis. Or try to cut semis off, and semis don't know they're there. And not that I'm a professional truck driver, because I'm not. I'm super professional in that I have 800 hours in, you know, American Truck Sim. It makes me totally professional, bro. Getting close, only 175 miles to go. So this week on the Twitch, Monday again, more Freedom Convoy. Tuesday we're gonna keep going with Sweet Transit and do a whole playthrough of that game to where, I don't know, we get to the point where it's just everything's done, we can't do any more, all that kind of stuff. And then on Thursday will be Ice Cream International, K-Pub.
Go straight.
San Angelo. Middle West, not Midwest. I'm used to Midwest stuff here in Indiana. So one thing I noticed, like they talk about like Indiana and whatnot. One thing I've noticed is that I got to stop for this stoplight. One thing I hate about the AI in this game is they slam on their brakes when they go to make turns and stuff, and you're just like, oh my god, I'm going to hit them. Don't want to do that. But anyway, because I'm from the Midwest, right? And so when I was younger, the Indiana used to be considered the Midwest. That was like Indiana, Illinois, Michigan, Ohio, Kentucky. That was always the Midwest. And now the Midwest and then the plains were considered like North Dakota, South Dakota, Iowa, Nebraska, Kansas, places like that, Missouri. But now the Midwest encompasses like Iowa, Wisconsin, Missouri. And I was like, it didn't used to be that way. Like when I was in school, the Midwest those were the plain states. So very interesting thought in my head. I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm entirely wrong there, but because it's been a very long time since I was in, elementary school. So, like 30 years, bro. Actually longer than that, like 35 years. So
Go straight.
'cause I'm no spring chicken. I still get around and move. Not get around, but I still, can move well. But I am not young, is what I'm saying. Not young is what I'm saying. Definitely in the wrong gear there. Dogs are looking at me like, the hell are you doing, bro? What are you... I'm talking to myself, so they don't understand it. Like, why are you talking to me? Should I be excited? Should my tail wag? I'm not sure what I should be doing here. I don't know what to do with my hands. They don't have hands. They've got paws. You know what I mean. Burgers, hot dogs, sandwiches, and pizza. Okay, we're staying on the highway here. Well, we're going right, I think.
Keep right, and then exit right.
That's what I said. We're going right.
Exit right.
10-4. I will exit right. So what's coming up next on this? Nebraska, Kansas, and Arkansas? Something like that? For American Truck Sim. American Truck Sim is what I was talking about. Got about 8 minutes left. And we can get some actual, like, miles under our feet here without any slowdowns and whatnots. It'd be cool if, and maybe this is a thing where you can actually like. And I'll have to. I don't think there's a way to like replay your driving session in this. Apparently, we're going uphill. Is what we're doing. Turn my Jake brake off. Oh, there we go. Get a run up this hill. So southern Indiana, again, not as flat as northern Indiana. And so we get some of this where they've cut roads through hills, is what I would call them, because they're not mountains. You know what I mean? Rocco's doing Rocco things. He's chasing Chance around.
Go straight.
So I'm watching him, like out of the corner of my eye. I'm watching. Also trying to pay attention to the road, trying to talk.
Keep left.
Yeah, it's difficult, bro. Left turn coming up here. Hey, we got that green light. Amazing. I was in high. Not high. It was in high, is what I'm saying. High gear. Instead of low gear. So, you know what I mean. Now, we need to turn right up here, bro.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Thanks for giving me a little bit of room there, bud.
Go straight.
All right. Del Rio, 79 miles. Well, 81 to our drop off, which is, this hasn't been a terrible drive, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, or you? Yeah, you know what I mean, bro. Yeah, so there's a lot of things I'm very much looking forward to having a lot of time off here at the end of the year and being able to just do some different things and hopefully get ahead of myself or get ahead of videos and get some things going, you know what I mean? So that's my plan for the end of the year, and I have the last 3 weeks of the year off, so I'm hoping to do some. I'm not going to be streaming anymore normal, you know, I don't think, but I'm definitely going to be doing some, trying to get my videos like produced and out and stuff like that, and hopefully I'll have a chance to do some additional, like when I'm driving like this, do some additional cuts, you know what I mean? Just different driving and whatnots. We're just going straight to 18. That's fine. You know, get some flybys, which is very hard in American Truck Sim because, you know, you've got to keep the truck straight and then do a flyby. So it's not an easy thing. Like, to get really good cinematic shots from American Truck Sim and not wreck your truck is an ordeal sometimes. Slowing down to the old double nickel. So anyway, that's with the time off I have at the end of the year, I'm hoping to get ahead of videos, get them so I have a schedule. I just need to be able to keep it, is what I'm saying. We brought on a lot more people at work, but we also brought on, as all these departments have consolidated down into ours at work, as they've consolidated, we've not only brought in more people, but we've brought over all their work. You know what I mean? So that's been the biggest thing for me at work is made in Montana, USA. Not only have we just had more work, we just been getting all the work is what I'm saying. So and honestly, it's going to be so nice. It's going to be so nice just to have time off for once. Because I mean, granted, I have vacation I can take throughout the year, but there's no place. I don't have any place that I can go, so I'm just resolved to sit at home. And so my thoughts are always like, well, if I'm just going to be here, I might as well work. And then lo and behold, it's October, and I'm like, I've only taken off like 3 days this year, 4 days this year.
Turn left.
And 2 of those were because I was sick.
Turn left.
I can't turn left yet, GPS. So yeah, it'll be nice to have a little bit of time off of work and just chillax. Is that still a term? Is that what the kids use nowadays? Probably not. Well, I'm going to say 100% not what the kids use as a term. Man, totally out of touch with times. I don't care. Looks like we might be getting the green light here. The big old crawler tractor back there. Wanta Fanta. There we go. I was like, what did that say? I was trying to figure out the words in my head, and they just weren't, wording correctly.
Go straight.
I will go straight after this stoplight. Just creeping up here. Maybe the light will turn green. I won't have to hit the brakes. There we go, baby. Am I not in the right gear? I thought I'd hit the wrong paddle shifter. So I want to get one of those things to attach to my shifter that it has the high-low range on it and the splitter. I do want to do that instead of using my paddle shifters because when you have your wheel turned and you try to use the paddle shifters and the wheel is turned upside down, you're hitting the wrong paddle shifter, or my brain stops working because dyslexia makes your brain do weird backwards things. So hitting paddle shifters, and I'm just like, wait, did I hit the right one? I don't remember. Should I hit the other one? Yes. Group Bank. Hey, we've been here before. Oh, yeah, we've been to Del Rio before.
Go straight.
The truth about Elvis. What's the truth about Elvis? CIA. My NSA agent just his ears just perked up. Here, Kung Fu Beer's train horn.
Keep left and then turn left.
What race is this Friday? Oh, the Phoenix 50 is coming up this Friday. So if you are a fan of the More Freedom series, this Friday is the Phoenix 50. 4 races to go. Points are super tight. If you haven't watched Friday's race, you should watch it. It's a good race. The points battle, I would say, and I was calculating the points, I would say probably in the last 4 races, it would be like anybody, realistically, if everybody in front of them had a terrible last 4 races, 10th place could win it. But I would say probably top 5, maybe top 6 have a chance to win the championship, but they have to win races, you know what I mean? So, or finish second a bunch, and the people in front of them have to finish lower. I mean, that's, you know, math. What is this malarkey? We're gonna keep it slow right here, because, you know, road construction. This job has taken us pretty much the entirety of the day, almost 10 hours.
Turn right.
10 hours in game time.
Turn right.
Hopefully they're not like, hey, can you put this over here in the middle of this place that's inaccessible to a tractor like that size? Oh, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted I want that button. Got it. Can you go? Okay. Okay, I'll go. No, you go. Yeah, I got it. We good. Very, very tight cornering here. And our right turn is right here. So hopefully nobody decided to turn and then try to swing it in behind me or beside me on the right. Because, you know, AI.
Here we are, kind of on time.
What do you mean kind of on time? What you're talking about, bro. Let's see, where should I place it? Okay, we're gonna try her. We're gonna give her a go. We're giving her a go. Now, do I need to be in front of these cones or behind them? I need to be behind them. Yeah. There we go, baby. Parking brakes, uncouple. Excellent. We were on time. Look at that. Wait, we weren't late. Sheesh, we are level 11. Heck yeah, brother. So we've worked up to workhorse. So yeah, that's the next job in Lone Star Trucking, and you're gonna see a few of these in a row up until I have time off and can do other things. So I very much appreciate you coming, hanging out, listening to me ramble and drive across the country. And again, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all those fun things that you do on the YouTube stuffs. So until next time here in Lone Star Trucking, you guys have a great week and you take care.